Hey guys, I'm Sarah. Maybe you've already heard this, but maybe not. Starting, running, even growing your business can be a little tough. You need a why to get you through the tough times. If you don't have a solid reason for wanting your why, it's way too easy to quit. Simon Sinek is famous for his TED Talk and book, What's Your Why? Your why. This is Simon's golden circle. Instead of starting with what, how, and why, start with why, how, and what. Why? Your purpose, your cause, your belief, your motivation. It's the reason you do the what and the how. The how you do it, your actions to realize your why, and what you do, your results. If you can clearly articulate the dream or the goal, start. Simon Sinek. Why is it so hard? Why is a business so hard? Well, for me, I was doing something that I'd never done before. I had to stretch and grow and fail. Everyone is afraid to fail. Why? Why are we afraid to fail? We've been conditioned since grade school, that failing is bad. And we've done everything to avoid that feeling. We have to switch our mindset to be okay with failing. Kids aren't afraid to fail. Have you ever watched a toddler try to walk? They fall down, they get back up. They fall down, they get better and better. In a short amount of time, they are no longer falling down. Do they contemplate, "Oh, this is so hard. I'm just going to crawl the rest of my life. I get everywhere I need to go just fine. No need to crawl." No, they keep pushing forward, failing forward, learning and growing. I know as adults, we are out of practice, but we can still fail and grow and achieve what we want to. We may have forgotten how to fail, but we can do it. So this last summer, I learned how to ride a motorcycle, a real live big motorcycle. This is something that I had wanted to do ever since I was 18. Seriously. And if you watch my video about my birthday on how old I am, yeah, I'm not close to 18 anymore. I always thought it was so cool, but I never did it until this summer. Actually, it was my Mother's Day gift to myself. I gifted myself a motorcycle riding class. And really, it was like a pre-motorcycle class. This was like the baby stuff. This is the bike. This is the brake. It was so basic. So I bought all the stuff that I needed. Gloves, boots that covered my ankles, and I borrowed a helmet. My ex-husband rides, so I borrowed one from him. You guys, it was absolutely terrifying. Like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. But I did it anyway. And it was awesome. The instructors were so patient, and the pace of the class was really slow. At the end of it, I'm like, girl, you got this. Then I took the actual beginner class, and all my confidence went down the drain. What I learned in that first class was gone, completely gone. I was taking, so I started taking this turn and I dropped the bike, meaning like it fell over. So the whole class had to stop. The instructors came over to make sure that I was all right, to get the bike back up. I was humiliated, and my lacking confidence was, yeah, completely gone. But I didn't give up. I got back on and I'm like, I am never going to get this. Everyone else in the class was getting it, no problem. I was the only one who was struggling. Oh, I felt so stupid, embarrassed, defeated. I was not catching on, not getting it. Halfway through the class, I ended up talking with an instructor and I'm in tears, just flowing. I'm like trying to suck it up. I'm like, you don't have to cry. It's okay. Not my choice. I told him, I am not getting this. I need to quit. The instructor was like, yeah, that's totally fine. It's not for some people. But I'm like, but I wanted to do this. She's like, if you can come back, you should practice riding a bike. Y'all, I ride a road bike all the time. I cycle. I've been on Goldilocks rides. I'm like, I can ride a bike. How come I can't ride a motorcycle? So, adding insult to injury, I had a little pity party for myself, and then I started practicing in my church parking lot, the very basic skills, until I could do them again and again. Then I would tackle the next skill and continued that pattern until I was able to ride on the street a short distance, then longer distances. And then it was time to take that class again. Yeah, the one I failed, I needed to do it again. This time I passed. I moved from learner's permit to actual license. By the end of the summer, I could ride anywhere I wanted. I still don't like tight turns. They freak me out. It went from being a totally terrifying experience to a little terrifying, but mostly thrilling. And now I'm cool. I can ride with my motorcycle jacket and be part of the cool crowd. Find your why. How do I really find my why? Ogres have layers.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think.
Example?
Example? Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting little white hairs.
No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh. You know, not everybody like onions. Cake! Everybody loves cakes. Cakes have layers.
I don't care what everyone likes. Ogres are not like cakes.
You know what else everybody like? Parfaits. Have you ever met a person you say, hey, let's get some parfaits? They say, hell no, I don't like no parfaits. Parfaits are delicious.
No! You dense, irritating miniature beast of burden! Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
Parfaits may be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet.
You know, I think I preferred your humming.
Do you have a tissue or something? Because I'm making a mess. Just the word parfait made me start slobbering.
Defining your why. Think through and write out your why. That way, when things get tough, and they always do, you can remember why it is important and push through. Why you want to start your business. Why you want to push yourself past your comfort zone. If you want this worksheet, I will put a link below and it's free. 7 layers deep. So we talked about your why, and hopefully you're writing out your reasons, but I want to take it deeper. Now, there's something happens that's magical when you do this exercise. And I learned this from Dean Graziosi. If you ask yourself the question over and over and over, you get to a more deeper, personal, emotional reason, the core belief that's driving you to do the things that you're doing? Why is it important to you? So for me, I wanted to start my own Etsy business. Why is it important to me? Well, because I need a more stable job. I want to be in charge of the money coming in and not be reliant on a corporate job. But why is that important? Well, because I've been burned in the past. I've lost my job and I had to scrimp and save and not have money. But why is that important? Well, because I need to provide for my kids. I need to have a home and stability and provide the fun things in life for my kids. Well, why is that important to you? Because I'm their mom. I'm their protector. I'm supposed to help them with being able to provide. And why is being able to provide so important? Well, it gives me a sense of who I am and what's important to me and the skills that I have and the goals that I have. And why is that important? Because it's important for me to make a difference, to be a mom, but be more of who I am as well, to create the goals and to stretch myself and to find who I am and what I can share. And as you can tell, it gets a little emotional. The deeper that you go to defining why these things are important. And every time I do this exercise, it's that way. I know that I've done this in just a quick 2 minute, but if you take the time, think about the answers that you're giving yourself, think about why it's important, and really give yourself the time and the area to kind of breathe into it. Why is it important to me? Why? And just kind of let the thoughts come into your mind. Let the thoughts come and let the thoughts just come through your pen. Just write and write and write and ask yourself the next question and just let it come to you. Don't rush it. This is important. This will help drive your goals forward. It will help drive your ambition to start a business, and it will be the grounding, solid foundation for you when things get tough, when you fail. You can come back to your why and like, okay, yeah, my why is big enough to support this failure. I can be in that failure and I can be all right. This is more important. I don't have to quit. I can work through this. I can do this. I'm made of strong stuff. Thank you. If you have questions, ask them in the comments. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. To download the free worksheets, click the link in the description. And I will also be including a link to Cooking Classy's 7-layer deep, 7-layer bean dip. Okay, side note. So this shirt that I'm wearing, it's the funniest thing because yesterday I watched Knives Out, the movie, and I'm like, wait, that sure looks familiar. It's not the exact same style. The front's a little bit different, but this pattern was on, oh shoot, I can't remember the actor, but someone in that movie. And I thought it was pretty funny and I had to share.